Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And one of the big things that I hit on, and we're going to hit on right now, is there's an underpinning of adoption of the Second Amendment that the media does not want to tell you. The media wants to focus on all the gun control laws coming from the top down. They don't want to focus on the fact that even Democrat voters, independent voters, are picking up their Second Amendment rights as never before, as evidenced by the demographic changes. This is going to be one you need to send out to spread the truth of what's really happening in our culture. And this is an evidence of why I say every single day on this video, on these videos, we're going to pass the blessing on to the next generation. Check it out. Everything is linked, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments field below. And if you are new or you're a returning viewer, please consider hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and making sure you turn the notification bell on. We need as many of you as possible to spread this type of content so that we can aid in passing the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation. And thank you so much in advance for your consideration. And the content is brought to you today by SDI. Now, I know a lot of you out there like to upgrade and modify your own guns. And if you're looking to turn a hobby into a career, Sonoran Desert Institute can help. Their online programs cover everything from gunsmithing, ballistics, shooting sports management, and more, plus all the tools and the materials are shipped directly to your door. There's never been a better time to turn a hobby into a career, so what are you waiting for? There's a link in the description box below, and thank you so much to SDI for making this content possible. Now, my brothers and sisters, we have got to hit this, and I'm going to do this a little out of order because there's one piece I want to show you that they tucked in at the very end of this article, so we get to this promptly. Check this out. This is from the article, again linked. A nation rocked by mass situations goes on an extended gun-buying run. Notice how the expansion of the Second Amendment has to be couched in something negative? Just saying, it's a little trick they like to play. But here's the out-of-order piece, and this is important. If you hear nothing else, this. The Northeastern and Harvard study found that nearly 3% of adults, or 7.5 million people, bought guns for the first time from January 2019 to April 2021. About half of the new gun owners were female, 20% were black, and 20% were Hispanic. Overall, gun owners were 63% male and 73% white. Quote, the face of gun ownership is changing somewhat, and the people who are becoming new gun owners today are less likely to be male and more likely to be non-white, more likely to be somewhat younger than existing and long-standing gun owners, Miller said. Now, that's interesting. Braden, why would you cover this? Why is that so important? The reason that that's so important, and this is nightmare fuel for anyone on the left who's trying to drive the progressive vision of gun control, is the entire wedge that they've been using for years is all gun owners look like this. This is toxic. This is bad. This is the demographic you don't want to be. Well, now different demographics are experiencing the melting pot effect of this beautiful and amazing country, and they're picking up the exact same rights. What you going to do now, lefties? So I can tell you what they're doing, and we've seen this multiple times. They're going down the road of, well, if you have a gun anywhere near you, the chances of suicide and homicide and a comet hitting you from space exponentially increase. They're trying to scare them back into submission. It's not working. What I'm about to cover is something from New York. All right, let's get it because this is so crucial to our rights and understanding this and spreading this. Long Island, Long Island, New York. The two professionals and colleagues still in work attire were part of the afternoon rush at the South Shore shooting range. Well, who, I wonder? Listen to this. Jen and Shelby, friends who did not want their last names used because of the tolerant left, settled into two indoor shooting lanes, donning noise-canceling headphones and protective goggles as they took aim with their lever-action rifles and pistols at targets meant to represent the human body. Again, it's a piece of paper. It's a silhouette, but they're trying to couch it in negative. Listen to what they say. This is so crucial and gets to the key underpinning here. Quote, I'm trying to get some practice at the ranges. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast, but I'm trying to learn. That trying to learn piece is the underlying basis for the nightmare fuel. Their scare tactics, their propaganda is not working because people in Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you need food, shelter, and safety. Safety has been hit. It has been wounded because police have been defunded. Crime is on the rise across the board against everybody, and political DAs, particularly aligned to the left, are not enforcing crime. Recidivism is making the crime rate go up, so the people are responding. That's what we're dealing with. People are taking their own safety into their own hands. This is something deeper than just gun control. But I continue. Jen and Shelby are part of a growing number of Americans, particularly women and people of color, on an extended national gun shopping splurge, many for the first time. Again, this undermines the entire point of everything they've built gun control on for the last 20 to 25 years. The reason I cover this so heavily is for that point alone. They're in trouble, but they won't tell you. They're going to make a lot of noise at the top, but they're going to ignore the underpinnings. One last thing. 1 in 5 U.S. households bought a gun from March 2020 to March 2022, according to the NORC at the University of Chicago, a nonpartisan research institution. 1 in 20 Americans purchased a gun for the first time during that period. 1 in 20. That is massive. Quote, I'm not sure the chaos is over, and I feel that a lot of people have guns and that it would be good to have, said Shelby, echoing many Americans anxious about the uncertain state of the country. I'm a single female. I live on my own. Why not protect myself? That's a question for the gun control group. Why shouldn't I protect myself? You believe in female empowerment. Why should I not have my rights to support myself? Why should I not have my rights to support my family if you truly believe in female empowerment, unless it's only female empowerment through your means? I'm the most tolerant person in the world as long as you agree with me completely. And that's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.